They're about to make the same mistake. Again, this franchise just spent a fortune on a first baseman. The fan base celebrated, the media applauded, but the front office knows the real hole is somewhere else. And now there are two options on the table. One is expensive, the other is risky. Neither one is perfect. History shows that when teams of this caliber try to save money in the wrong place, the competitive window closes early. It happened to others. It can happen here. If you want to understand how these decisions really happen behind the scenes, subscribe now, because what comes next is going to split the fan base in half. We're talking about the Baltimore Orioles, and the problem has a name: starting rotation. Shane Baz came via trade. Zach Eflin re-signed. Sounds sufficient. It's not. Internal sources confirm Mike Elias isn't satisfied. He wants another starter, and there are two names circulating in backroom conversations. Framber Valdez, 32 years old, lefty, two-time All-Star, World Series champion, a deadly sinker that generates 61% ground balls over his career, a curveball with nearly 3,000 RPMs, and Zach Gallen, 30 years old, righty, former Cy Young finalist, but coming off a disastrous 2025 season. Two profiles, two costs, two completely different bets. Here's the real dilemma. Valdez is the obvious move. October experience. Direct connection to Elias from the Houston days back in 2015. A veteran who's seen it all and can stabilize a young rotation. But that comes with a price. And the New York Mets are in the hunt. Steve Cohen can open the vault at any moment. The Orioles already proved they can close big free agent deals with Pete Alonso. The question is, will they do it again? On the other side is Gallen. Much cheaper. Enormous potential if he recovers his 2022 and 2023 form when he finished top 5 in Cy Young voting. The problem? He regressed. Strikeout percentage dropped. Walks increased. His curveball, once devastating, became an easy target. Batting average of .148 in 2024 jumped to .219 in 2025. The cutter, .370 average against him. 40% hard hit rate. .761 slugging. But the Orioles have a track record of resurrecting pitchers. Trevor Rogers was proof of that in 2025. Here's what nobody's saying out loud. If the Orioles sign Valdez and pay market price, they close the window for other moves, maybe for years. The money commits future flexibility. If they bet on Gallen and he doesn't recover his form, the rotation becomes a weak point right in the middle of the competitive window. And windows don't stay open forever. Gunnar, Henderson, Adley Rutschman, Jackson Holliday, these guys are on cheap contracts now, but they won't stay that way. The decision the front office makes in the next few weeks doesn't just affect 2026. It affects 2027, 2028, maybe the entire decade. And there's more. Spring training starts in 1 month. Every day that passes, the market gets more expensive. Other teams get more desperate. The Orioles were aggressive early in the offseason. Now they're silent. Is that strategy or indecision? So the question nobody wants to ask out loud: have the Orioles learned how to win for real, or are they still going to try to save money in the wrong place and let another window slip away?